Hi everyone, welcome to My Max Academy. In this video, we will continue on exercise 3.2, problem number 2. So, exercise 3.2 in pair of linear equations in two variables chapter, 10th CBSE mathematics. So, we will do exercise 3.2, page number 49. Page number 49, exercise 3.2, second problem. Right? So that I'm just reading the question. Second problem is on comparing the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by and c1 by c2. Find out whether the lines representing the following pairs of linear equations intersect at a point or parallel or coincident. Right? So which means they have given a pair of linear equations in two variables. I am doing the first one, which is 5x minus 4y plus 8 equal to 0. And second equation is 7x plus 6y minus 9 equal to 0. Now what we should find here is we should compare the ratios and we should say whether the lines will intersect or parallel or coincident. So which means see, we know that this will give you a straight line. If you draw the graph, this will give you a straight line when you draw the graph. Now whether these two straight lines will intersect or parallel or coincident or they will coincide, that is a question. So by comparing the ratio, so what is the ratio? So we'll find our a1, right? What is the normal form of the equation? General form of the pair of linear equations is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Now compare the given equation with this. Now what is a1? a1 is the first, this is the first equation, this is the second equation. a1 is the coefficient of x in the first equation. a1 is 5, b1 is minus 4, b1 is minus 4, then c1 is plus 8. Again a2 is 7, b2 is 6 and c2 is minus 9. Now we should check what is our a1 by a2, the ratio. What is a1 by a2? a1 is 5, a2 is 7, 5 by 7. Now what is b1 by b2? I can write it here itself. So what is b1 by b2? b1 by b2 is equal to b1 is minus 4, b2 is 6. So when you simplify this, you get minus 2 by 3. You can cancel both by 2, right? So you get minus 2 by 3. Now what do we observe? a1 by a2 is 5 by 7, b1 by b2 is minus 2 by 3. The moment you see that they are not equal, you have to stop and say a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So when this condition is satisfied, a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then as per the table that is there in page number 46, table 3.4, so the condition is the lines are intersecting. The lines are intersecting. That's all. So based on the ratios condition, we can say whether the lines are intersecting or parallel or coincident. So here the lines are intersecting because this condition is satisfied. Clear? Now let's do the second problem in second. In second question, second sub problem. There, what is the equation? The equation is 9x plus 3y plus 12 equal to 0, 18x plus 6y plus 24 equal to 0. Now again we should find whether the lines are intersecting or parallel or coincident, which means we should find these ratios similarly. Now what is our a1? a1 is 9. Look, this one. This is b1, this is c1. b1 is 3, c1 is 12. Now what is a2? a2 is 18. b2 is 6. c2 is 24. C2 is equal to 24. Now let's find what is A1 by A2. What is A1 by A2? A1 by A2 is 9 by 18. 9 by 18, which gives you 1 by 2. Now what is B1 by B2? That is 3 by 6. So 3 by 6. That is also 1 by 2. The moment both are equal, then we should continue and find C1 by C2. If they are not equal, suppose, then you can write like this. A1 by, you need not find C1 by C2. You need not find C1 by C2. Only you will go for C1 by C2, or you will find the ratio C1 by C2 only when A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2. Only then we will move forward and find what is, here they are equal, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. So we should continue to find C1 by C2. What is C1 by C2? 12 by 24. So 12 by 24. That is also 1 by 2. Now what we have got? We have got A1 by A2 is also 1 by 2. B1 by B2 is also 1 by 2. C1 by C2 is also 1 by 2. Therefore, all the three are equal. All the three ratios, A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. So now this condition is for what? As per the table in the same page number 46 in your textbook, table 3.4. As per this, for this condition, the lines are coincident, or the lines will coincide. The lines coincide. The lines coincide. Right? So that is it. So that's all. This is what they are asking. They are just asking whether they meet at a point, intersect at a point, or parallel or coincident. The third problem. In the same third subproblem. Third subproblem. What it is? 6x minus 3y plus 10 equal to 0. 2x minus y plus 9 equal to 0. Right? Again, similarly, same as the other one. So what is A1? A1 is 6. B1 is minus 3. You have to always take with the sign. Minus 3. Don't just write it as 3. You have to always take with the sign of the number. And you don't put 3y. Y should not come. Only the coefficient of x, coefficient of y you should take. Now here what is this? This is C1 is 10. C1 is the constant term. C1 is 10. Which is this 10. Now what is A2? A2 is the coefficient of x in the second equation, which is 2. B2 is coefficient of y in this. What is the coefficient of y? Nothing is there, which means 1 is there. This minus y means what? Minus 1y. So B2 is minus 1. What is C2? 9. This one. Fine. Now let's try to find what is the ratio. We'll continue to find what is the ratio. So what is the ratio? Where is this? I'll keep this. This general form. So not right. So this one. So what is A1 by A2? A1 by A2 is 6 by 2, which is 3 by 1, which means 3. Or you can even call it as 3 by 1. Doesn't matter. What is B1 by B2? Minus 3 by minus 1. That is also 3 by 1, which is also 3. So A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2. So which means we should proceed and find what is C1 by C2. What is C1 by C2? C1 is what? C1 is 10. C2 is minus 9. Or C2 is plus 9. 10 and 9. This is 10. Right? 10 and 9. That's what is given in the book. Correct. Now this is 10 by 9. 10 by 9. So what we have observed now, or what is the ratio now? So we have A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, because both are equal. 3, 3. A1 by A2 is also 3. B1 by B2 is also 3. So they are equal. But that is not equal to C1 by C2, because C1 by C2 is 10 by 9. C1 by C2 is 10 by 9. So it is not equal to C1 by C2. Now we have got this condition. This condition is for what type of lines? The lines are parallel. Lines are parallel. Right? So they have just asked whether you have to tell them whether the lines are coincident, or lines are parallel, or lines are intersecting. That's all. Fine. Now let's go to the third problem. Fine, let me erase this. So third problem in the exercise is same exercise. 3.2 is again on comparing the ratios. We have to say whether the linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. Consistent or inconsistent. Right? So for that again let's write the given equation. So what is the given equation? I will do the first one. Let's do the first one. So what is the first one? First problem is 3x minus plus 2y equal to 5. Then 2x minus 3y equal to 7. Fine. Now let's try to find the. So first, when the equation is given like this, we should convert them as 3x plus 2y. We have to bring this 5 here. Minus 5 equal to 0. Get it in this normal form. This is the general form of linear equations in two variables. The right side should be equal to 0. Whenever you are trying to check the ratio, when you are solving, then we can keep it like this. That anyway we will do in the the subsequent sections or subsequent videos. So 3x plus 2y minus 5 equal to 0. This will also become 2x minus 3y minus 7 equal to 0. Now to check whether the given set of equation is consistent or inconsistent. So for consistent, whenever the equation is whenever the given set of equations have unique solution or infinitely many solution, in those two cases we call the system of equations as consistent. In the case of no solution, we call them as inconsistent. One more thing is, in terms of graphically, when the lines intersect or when the lines are coincident, when the lines are intersecting or when the lines are coincident, then we call it as consistent. Because when the lines intersect, it means unique solution. When the lines are coincident, it means it has infinitely many solution. So this case, in these two cases, right, where the lines intersecting or lines are coincident, which means lines intersecting means unique solution, lines are coincident means infinitely many solution. These two cases we call the system, the given set of equations as consistent. When it will become inconsistent? When the given set of equations do not have any solution, which means no solution. No solution case only we will call them as inconsistent. The given set of equations will become inconsistent if there are no solutions. No solutions means, that is, algebraically we say it is no solutions. Geometrically it means the lines are parallel. The lines are parallel, then no solution. Then it becomes inconsistent. Now to find that whether the lines intersect or coincide or parallel, like how we did, we have to again compare the ratios. So now what is A1 in this? A1 is 3, B1 is 2, C1 is minus 5. What is A2? 2, this one. B2 is minus 3 and C2 is minus 7. Clear? Now let's try to find the ratio. What is A1 by A2? So A1 by A2 equal to 3 by 2. Right? A1 by A2 is 3 by 2. Now B1 by B2. B1 by B2 is equal to 2 by minus 3. 2 by minus 3. Now what do we see? We see that A1 by A2 is 3 by 2. B1 by B2 is 2 by minus 3. They are not equal. So we need not go and find what is C1 by C2. Right? The moment A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, we will stop. And we will say A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, which means it has unique solution. Unique solution means consistent. Unique solution means consistent. So therefore we will say it has, we can also say it has unique solution. Unique solution. So therefore the given set of or given pair of equations, you can say given pair of equation are consistent. They are consistent because it has a solution. Whenever you have a solution, it is called, it can be one solution or it can be many solution, but you call that as consistent. The given set of equations as consistent. Fine. So this, it is consistent. The next one, let's take another one. Let me do the probably I'll do the third one. Okay, so second one you can try as homework. In the second sub question, this is the first sub problem, right? In third second you try as homework. Fine. I will do the third. So I'm giving very simple ones as homeworks. You can try that. And if you have any questions, always you can WhatsApp me and I will try to answer as much as possible. So the given set of equation is 3 by 2x plus 5 by, so HW means homework. Okay, you try this as homework. Third second you try it as homework. I'm doing in third part, third subdivision, which is 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y equal to 7. Then 9x minus 10y equal to 14. Right? So the first step that we should do is we should bring everything to the one side. We have to get it in this general form of pair of linear equations in two variables. So we should get it in this form, which means we should not have numbers on the right side. We should have only 0. We should not have any other numbers other than 0 on the right side. So we bring 7 and 14 this side. So the given equation becomes 3 by 2x plus 5 by 3y minus 7 equal to 0. Because this plus 7 comes this side, become minus 7. This becomes 9x minus 10y. The 14 comes this side, become minus 14 equal to 0. So now the given set of equation we have rewritten in this form. So after that only we should call what is a1, what is, we have to write what is a1, what is a2 and all that. So what is our a1? Continuation of here. What is your a1? a1 is a1 is the coefficient of the x in the first equation, which is 3 by 2. So a1 is 3 by 2. Now what is b1? b1 is 5 by 3. What is c1? c1 is minus 7. This is c1. Right? And be careful, you have to write always the coefficients along with the sign. Right? So a2 is 9. The coefficient of x in the second equation, which is 9. b2 is minus 10. My c2 is minus 14. Now let's try to find what is a1 by a2. What is a1 by a2? a1 by a2. So a1 is 3 by 2 by a2 is 9. Right? See, a1 is 3 by 2, a2 is 9. Right? So it's a fraction division again. So this can be written as 3 by 2. 9 means 9 by 1. What is the meaning of 9? 9 means 9 by 1. So this, we are doing fraction division. I assume all of you are comfortable with fraction division. This becomes into means this 9 by 1 will become, this divide becomes into. This divide becomes into means 9 by 1 will become 1 by 9. Right? So now if you cancel 3, so you get 1 by 6. So what is my a1 by a2? It is 1 by 6. Now let's find what is b1 by b2. What is b1 by b2? b1 is 5 by 3 by minus 10. 5 by 3 by minus 10. That is equal to what? 5 by 3. This minus 10 means minus 10 by 1 into 1 by minus 10. So these two will get cancelled. You get 6. Sorry, you will get 2. Then you get 1 by minus 6. You get 1 by minus 6. Now again, what do we get? We get into the same situation like this, where a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, because this is 1 by 6, this is minus 1 by 6. They are different. This is 1 by 6 and minus 1 by 6 are different. Therefore, a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. When a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then It has unique solution, therefore the equations are consistent. So we'll say it has unique solution. It has unique solution. Therefore the given set of equations are consistent. Right? I will need to change the marker. Just give me a minute. So they are consistent. Fine. Okay. Now let's do the next problem. Right? In third, you can try the fifth problem as homework. Even the fourth and fifth, you can try both of them as homework. Or shall I do one of them? 5x, this one, okay. Okay, fine. So we will, you can try the other two as homework. You can try the third I have done. You can try the in third, fourth subdivision and fifth subdivision as homework. We will do the fourth problem. Same way you have to do. For the third one, the remaining I have done first and second I have given it as homework. I think the second one you will get no solution. You will get the case of no solution where a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2 you will get for this. So in that case you will say no solution, therefore it is inconsistent. Therefore it is inconsistent. Third one is consistent. Fourth one you can try. Fifth one. In third, the fourth subdivision and third, fifth subdivision are as a homework you can try. Fine. And next one is the fourth question. We have the fourth question, that is, which of the following pairs of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent? If consistent, obtain the solution graphically. Right? I think you can do this fourth also as homework. Right? What it says, we have to first check whether the equations are consistent or inconsistent. Same way you have to do. Suppose if it is inconsistent, you need not solve them. Right? But suppose if it is consistent, you have to obtain the solution graphically. So which means you need to draw the graph and then obtain the solution graphically. Clear? So maybe I can try to do one problem. Let me try to do one problem in fourth one. Right? So fourth has 4 sub problems. Fine. So let's do the probably I will do first one, second one you can try as homework. Yeah. So let's do the third one. I will do the third one. So what is third one? Let's do the third one. Let me erase let it fully. Okay. Okay. So in the fourth problem, you can try the first 2 sub problems as homework. I will do the third problem. So what is the third problem under fourth? So fourth, third subdivision is 2x plus y minus 6 equal to 0. Then 4x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. Fine. So now in this we have to check whether the given set of equations are consistent or inconsistent. If it is consistent, then we have to draw the graph and solve them. If it is inconsistent, then we can just say they are inconsistent and stop the problem. So let's check whether it is consistent or inconsistent. So what do? We compare this with our normal general form. So you get a1 becomes 2, b1 is 1, coefficient of y. Coefficient of y is what? 1. Nothing is there means coefficient is 1. Then C1 is minus 6. Then A2 is 4. B2 is minus 2. C2 is minus 4. Fine? Yeah. So now what is A1 by A2? A1 by A2 is equal to 2 by 4, which means 1 by 2. Right? Now what is B1 by B2? B1 by B2 is 1 by minus 2. So what we get? So we get B1 by B2 is minus 2. So therefore, I'm just reusing this. Therefore, we can write this. Therefore, A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2 because A1 by A2 is 1 by 2, B1 by B2 is minus 1 by 2. So therefore, they are not equal. So it has unique solution. Therefore, the given set of equations are consistent. You need to write this. Right? So since it is consistent, we have to solve them graphically. So which means we need to draw the graph for this. And then we have to solve them. Right? Let's take the first equation. What is the first equation? We are going to draw the graph for that. So first equation is 2x plus y minus 6 equal to 0. We need to draw the graph for this. Now if you need to draw the graph for this, I told you we have to see which variable's coefficient is 1. You keep that variable here and move the rest to the other side. So here which coefficient of which variable is 1? Y. So you keep y here and move rest to the other side. So this 2x will become minus 2x. This minus 6 will become plus 6. Right? Then we need to solve and find the points. So we'll put the box. We are going to draw the graph for this. So we'll take 3 points. I'll put x, I'll put y. Now we'll put 1 point. So we'll substitute for x here. So we'll put x is equal to 0 first here. What is y? Y is minus 2x plus 6. So y is equal to minus 2 times 0 plus 6. So I get y is equal to 0 plus 6. Which means 6. So when I put x is equal to 0, my y is 6. Now we'll put the next value. We'll put x is equal to 1. When x is equal to 1, my y is equal to minus 2x plus 6. So y is equal to minus 2 into 1 plus 6. So that is minus 2 plus 6, which is 4. So my y is 4 when my x is 1. X is 1, y is 4. Now I'll put x is equal to 2. So put x is equal to 2. When x is 2, my y is minus 2x plus 6. So y is equal to minus 2 into 2 plus 6. So y is equal to minus 4 plus 6. So y is plus 2. So when I put x is equal to 2, I get my y also as 2. So now we have found 3 points. So similarly, we need to draw for, we have to set this point for the next equation. What is the next one? 4x minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. Now here we have to keep the variable whose coefficient is 1 here and move the rest to the other side. But unfortunately, coefficient of x is not 1, coefficient of y is also not 1. Coefficient of x is 4, coefficient of y is minus 2. Right? So if none of them are having coefficient as 1, then you can keep one of them here, any variable here, and move the other side. So we'll try to keep the positive one here. So which is positive here? 4x is positive. So we'll keep that here. So 4x is equal to, move the other things to the other side. You get 2y plus 4. 2y minus 2y will go, it will become plus 2y. Minus 4 becomes plus 4. So x becomes 2y plus 4 by 4. 2y plus 4 by 4. Now we should draw the graph for this. We'll put the box. Right? 1, 2, 3. Right? X, y. Clear? Now let's try to put some values for x. No, we have to put the value for y here. When you are writing x is equal to in terms of y, you have to substitute for y. See here we have written y in terms of x. So we will substitute for x so that we get y. Here we should substitute for y to get x. So obviously we'll put first y equal to 0. The moment you write y equal to 0 here, you put the 0 here. So I'm putting y equal to 0. What is my x? My x becomes 2y plus 4 by 4. So x is equal to 2 into 0 plus 4 by 4. So x becomes 4 by 4, which is 1. So my x becomes 1 and y is 0. Now the next value, see, whenever you have a denominator like this by 4 or by 3 here, right, if there is no denominator, then you can put any value. You can put y equal to 0, then you can put y is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 1, and then you can find, right? And we always find 3 points, as I told you. Always find 3 points so that we can be sure that we get a proper, our graph is right. So whenever you get a denominator, right, after putting y equal to 0, you try to put the next value of y as, next value of y will be whatever value you put here, 0 plus the denominator value. What is 0 plus 4? 4. You put y is equal to 4. And then find x, because if you put any other value, you may get into fraction. If you put y is equal to probably 1 or 2, then your x will come in fraction. If x comes in fraction, then we may not be able to accurately plot that point in the graph. So we will have to choose this y value in such a way that we get a proper number for x. So if I put y is equal to suppose 1, if I put y equal to 1 here, I will get 2 into 1, which is 2, 2 plus 4, 6 by 4 I will get it. But 6 by 4 is 3 by 2. So 3 by 2, it may not be, 3 by 2 is little okay, but if you get any other fraction, it is difficult to plot that in the graph. So we try to avoid getting any fractional value for x or y. Fine. So x is equal to this. X is 1. So 1, 0. When now we put y is equal to 4. Put y is equal to 4. Fine. When y is equal to 4, right? What is my x? My x is 2y plus 4. My x becomes 2x plus 4 by 4. Right? So my x becomes 2 into 4 plus 4 by 4. My x becomes 8 plus 4, 12 by 4, which is 3. So it becomes 3. Then put the next number will be, again add this denominator 4 to the latest value 4. So 4 plus 4, put 8. When put x is equal to 8, when x is equal to 8, put y is equal to 8. Y is equal to 8. Then my x becomes 2y plus 4 by 4. So that is equal to 2 into 8 plus 4 by 4. So 2 8s are 16, 20 by 4. 20 by 4 will give me 5. So this becomes 5. Right? Now we have got these 2 points. What I would suggest is you go and substitute, draw the graph after this. You need to plot these 3 points in a graph sheet. You'll get a straight line. Again plot these 3 points in the graph. You'll get another straight line, and both these straight lines will meet at one point because of this condition. They'll meet at a point. That point is the solution of this. Suppose if these two meet at a point, suppose 1, 3, then x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 3 is the solution. Right? So for example, I want you to do this graph. Right? So you can draw the graph for this. Third fine. So you draw the graph for this, both will meet at a point, and that point is the solution for this equation. Fine. So we will stop. I'm not drawing the graph because I've done the graphs in my previous videos. You can check those. So you need to plot these 3 points, you'll get a straight line. You plot these 3 points, you'll get another straight line, and both these straight lines will meet at a point. Whichever point it is meeting, that point is the solution of this set of equations. Fine. So we will stop here. We'll continue. You can watch my next video for the continuation of this class. Thank you guys.